The charts end at the silent vortex, a patch of ocean where the stars don't reflect, they dissolve. Captain Caleb didn't want the sun, he wanted the deep. He found the Quicksilver Core, an ancient orb that pulses with a cold, silver light. He believed it would make his fleet eternal, a force that could never be broken. But when he touched the sphere, the wood didn't strengthen, it liquefied. Caleb didn't find a treasure, he found a flood that never lets go. It started with the anchor. Overnight, the iron chain began to drip, turning into a stream of mirror-like liquid that flowed up the side of the hull. Then, the transformation reached Caleb himself. His skin became smooth, reflective, and cold. One eye turned into a burning indigo spark, a lens for the alchemical storm. The Mercury Galleon was no longer a ship. It was a living puzzle of liquid metal, always moving, always hungry. Walking on the deck was like walking on a frozen lake that was always melting. Our footsteps left ripples that healed instantly, leaving the surface as smooth as a mirror. The masts became columns of flowing silver, molding themselves into jagged blades or sweeping arcs. We didn't need wind to move. We moved because the ocean itself began to fear the weight of our silver hull. We were a fortress in motion, a monument to the melt. When we fire, we don't unleash iron. We unleash the core. Our cannons launch spheres of pure, heavy quicksilver that merge with enemy ships, dissolving their wood and bone from the inside out. There is no explosion, only a silent, terrifying disappearance as their majestic vessels melt into the dark indigo waves. We don't sink our enemies, we absorb them into our own metallic anatomy. Caleb looks into the blade of his cutlass, but he doesn't see a man. He sees a storm of mercury. The curse is a perfect reflection of his own heart, cold, brilliant, and impossible to grasp. His crew has become a collection of silver statues, their voices sounding like the chime of distant bells. We have found immortality, but it is the immortality of a mirror. Beautiful to look at, but impossible to hold. The sky turned the color of a bruised soul, lit only by the electric blue pulse of the core. Lightning doesn't strike us, it is drawn to us, dancing along the rigging like glowing snakes. Every spark makes the mercury on Caleb's face ripple with power. We are the conductors of the ocean's rage, a silver needle sewing the sea and the sky together in a tapestry of alchemical fire. The ocean around us is becoming thick, viscous. We are sailing through a sea of liquid pearl and black ink. The weight of the ship is immense, but the Quicksilver Core keeps us afloat, defying every law of nature. Caleb stands at the helm, his hand fused to the wheel by a web of silver veins. He doesn't steer the ship, he dreams its path, and the metal follows his every whim. The ship began to dive, but we didn't drown, we merged. We descended through layers of ancient shipwrecks, all turned into a single massive reef of shimmering chrome. Each fathom deeper, the indigo light grew brighter, pulsing from the very heart of the world. We weren't going to the bottom, we were going to the beginning, to the place where all metals are born and all memories are forged in fire. Caleb sits on a throne of shifting mercury, his indigo eyes seeing through the darkness of centuries. He is the sovereign of the stream, the lord of the flowing fortress. He hears the vibration of every wave and the chime of every coin lost in the deep. He has found the eternity he craved, but he is a prisoner of his own reflection, a king of a world that is always changing, yet never moves. I am the wrecked pirate. I have seen the gold, the flesh, and the bone. No to pair Yar Sam style Zerkalum. Do not seek the Quicksilver Core, sailors. Perfection is a trap, and beauty is a blade that cuts without blood.
be